Alright, so we're trying to put up our Christmas decorations. You can see the net lights there. We've still got our turkey, but everything's all great. And then you come to this. There he is. You doing okay up there?
Yeah, I'm okay. We're working on it.
Yeah, well, you know what you forgot?
What?
You forgot the actual lights. Yeah.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey everybody. So while I was doing all that Christmas time stuff, I got bit by some sort of bug or something. My whole eye area is swollen. So even though it's a beautiful day, I don't think I'm gonna go be able to fly. I've got a headache that runs all the way around, but whatever. Anyway. Since it's getting to be near Christmas time, I figure maybe we should go over some of my gear. So today we'll talk about my backpack. Alright, so this here is the Thinktank Photo Session 420 backpack. As you can see, it's got plenty of space for quads to start just right on the back of the bag. I've got two chameleons sitting on here on these straps, and I've got my Parrot Bebop strapped to the bottom. I still have more straps available. I could actually strap another quad underneath that, and then there's also room for one on the side with the strap right here. So plenty of room for quads on the outside of the bag, which I like. Now let's go ahead and remove these real quick and we'll actually get to the bag. Have a second. As you can see, they come off nice and easy. But before we even get into the bag, let's start with, there's pockets on the outside. I currently have like a couple pieces of foam in here and whatnot, but there's this top pocket here for like your cell phone, your whatever you want to carry up top. And on the bottom here we have a pocket for the rain cover. This actually stretches over the whole bag. You strap it in, and it does have room to have the quads on the inside on the bag. That way, if it starts raining really heavily, you can cover up your bag and make sure it's waterproof. Which is kind of a nice feature. I've used it once or twice. Then we get to the actual bag. Okay, really nice ergonomic straps. It's got 2-point harness if you need it. I only use the top point and the straps just to make it nice and easy. But the big selling feature for me is the fact that you can unzip half the bag and get to your stuff. Okay, as you can tell, right up here, you just set the bag up, and then you've got your goggles. Mine still fit in the case right there. And my transmitter. Now, if you're running a Tyrannus or anything, you may have to remove the case and just set your Fat Sharks or whatever goggles in just by themselves. But with the Turnigy Evolution, it all fits nice and pretty right in this top pocket. Okay, as we move down the bag, you've got a couple of mesh pockets here, and I keep extra straps right here, and I've got like a lens and a couple of little wires and stuff in that pocket. It does have space to hold 2 batteries here, and 2 a little further down. We'll get into that in a second. But, you know, I've got my Fat Shark, and I've got my 18650 holder. I've got my OSD cable and a Hero Session cable in here. And there's a little room for a couple of spare antennas, that kind of stuff. Alright, you've got your first pocket here, which is where I actually keep all my batteries. I don't have them in there at the moment, but yeah, let's just grab a bunch and slap them in. Okay, I throw in my 1300s here, my 4S's. Then I'll also throw in a couple of Parrot batteries, and it all fits right in there. I think I've done the math, and it looks like I should be able to fit like 12 batteries right across here. So that's not a bad way to go. And you've got this front pocket, which I have spare landing pads in and such. You know, just a few random odds and ends in that top pocket there, so it's all quickly accessible when you just open up the very top of the bag. Alright, but as we zip it all the way open, you got room for a lot more stuff. I've got some tools, wire cutters, Got my my prop tool here. I've got a mini prop tool for like the tiny whoops and stuff. Tiny whoop, however you want to say it. And of course, you've got more space for more batteries and such. I haven't quite gotten there yet. I've got my GoPro Hero Session 5, my spare one, sits in this bag here. And it just goes right down in here. And I'm hoping one day to swap that out for like a DJI Mavic or something. And then these bottom two pockets, which get to be a little harder to see. I've got my drone retrieval system. The mirror is right in here. If you want to see what the heck all this is about, the rope sits in here as well. I'll put a link right up here for you. And then you've got the prop area, which is, this is where I put my props. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of dolls sitting in here. I've got like 7 different kinds at the moment because I'm looking at testing here soon. But we'll get into that on a day where my face isn't all swollen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There is a second version you can get these days. It actually has a laptop compartment that sits back here, because all of this is just Velcroed on. It's nothing special, it's just Velcro flaps. It's sit nice and pretty, so they can put a laptop pocket right back behind everything, and it still, since it's Velcroed all the way around, will work, not a problem. However, I don't really want to be carrying a laptop in this bag. I am looking at a portable solution for PID tuning. We'll get into that here probably after Christmas. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this bag. I mean, it's got a couple of side pockets, one on either side here. Oh, I've got my cards in there, but that's not important. And I've got another side pocket here. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the Session 420. I picked it up on sale for, I want to say, $90 on Thinktank Photo. Their laptop compartment one is about $149 right now. So it is a little more expensive than your standard bag. Okay, so prior to getting this bag, I was using a old Camelback that I picked up at like Walmart. And it was totally feasible. It had pockets for everything I needed, and I could strap stuff to the outside, but I could only carry like 1, maybe 2 quads, and they'd bounce around and whatnot. The biggest benefit to this bag here is the fact that these straps tighten up just perfectly around your quads, and it won't bounce. Everything sits nice and pretty, it stays nice and solid, and you're good to go. I've walked through sculpture parks, I've walked down through, a couple miles of park with these kinds of things, and this bag is much better than picking up your standard bag. It is a little pricey, so if you're looking for something on a budget, I wouldn't recommend this bag. I believe there's a, I don't know if it's a Thinktank or what. I'll do a little research and put a link down below for like the super cheap one you can pick up for 30 bucks. But if you're looking for something that's high quality, that's going to hold up to your abuse and will carry all your quads, I highly recommend the Thinktank Photo Session for FPV Session Backpack. I don't know if it has the 420 on it still or not. Initially it said 420, but whatever. So that's pretty much it for that. I think at this point, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna go try and take care of this nasty bug bite that's got my whole face swollen here. Sexy, right? I can see my eyelid. So that's not good. But anyway, that's all I got for today. So if you like what I'm doing, go ahead and leave me a like down below. If you want to see my video as they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button over there for me real quick. That'll help me out a lot too. But that's all I got. So I'll see all you guys and gals on the flip side.